So this month I decided I'm going to talk about scheduling panels, and I'm going to reveal the secret that I've done for when I've had to schedule panels or video rooms or any other events. I had to do this before Anime Boston 2003, where I was in charge of panels, and Providence Anime Conference I was in charge of programming, so I helped plan the overall scheduling for the convention. And this is the technique that I used whenever I had to do that. Now I know a lot of conventions will just do it in Excel and move stuff around, but for me I found the best way to do this is using just a pad of Post-its and a Sharpie. Now what I do is I will write down on the Post-it the name of the panel and the panelist, and then I'll just stick it up on the wall. And the first round, what I usually do is I will just put everything up there and see where it lands. I'll give some thought, like, okay, this is a large panel, it should probably go in the large panel room, or this is probably something that's not going to get that much traffic, so I'll put that in a smaller panel room. But what I've got is the columns with each panel room and then times for each row, and each of these lines represents an hour. Now for some of these, like this one here, Anime Unscripted, I've got it for 90 minutes, so I've got a Post-it and a half, and you can see it goes from 4 p.m. down into 5 p.m. And you also want to plan setup times into this, so like I've got some half an hour before the masquerade starts here. And of course these are just examples. Now once I've gone and put everything up, I'll see if there are any conflicts. And I'm looking for both conflicts for panelists or on topics. So let's see, you can see here at 10 a.m. I've got Gundam with Doug, but I also have Where Did My Children Take Me with AnimeCons. And Doug is part of AnimeCons, so I'm going to have to move this Gundam panel. And we've got a hole in the schedule here, right before his more Gundam panel. So it's a nice back-to-back for him. So that could be a good fit. I've also got another panel, the Chibi Project, with myself. Now I could put it right here at 3 p.m., but that would be immediately before I have to start Anime Unscripted in another room, so that's not ideal. But maybe it's some good counter-programming to the masquerade, which is something every convention should have. So just by being able to move the Post-its around, it's a lot easier to visualize the schedule, and you don't have to move stuff in Excel where maybe it doesn't all fit on one screen, or you've got some funny word limits. So I find that this method works really well. And now once you have the schedule, then you can go and put it into Excel or whatever scheduling program you use, and submit that to everybody else for approval. But this is a great way to get it down initially.